Hey folks, this is Ritland, Steve with Jonn Ritland. Easy for me to say, I'm Jonn Ritland, that is.
I'm the Terminator.
And we are here with a SmackDown Live Brooklyn review. SmackDown Live after SummerSlam, which underwhelmed at best. First off, before we get started with this review, Dana Brooke, we're sorry.
Yeah, our condolences.
She's never gonna watch this, obviously. It's never easy losing a loved one or anything like. So sorry, and just that's it. Take all the time you need to heal. WWE, give her all the time. They're not gonna watch this, but WWE, give her all the time she needs to heal. Yeah. It's a couple weeks or whatever, good for her. Just heal as best you can. Styles got a huge pop. Pop. They don't want nuns.
Apparently they do.
They do. Like in The Conjuring 2. That nun was scary.
Electric Boogaloo.
That would have made the movie much more interesting. Owens, of course, with the screwjob reference, which was great. It was great. And then, boy, Shane was red. My God, Shane was red. I mean, that helicopter crash.
Apparently so was Ashley.
I'm leaving that one alone. Ashley, what color you are, when you see another man, is your business.
Hopefully it's not blue.
Dabba-dee. Dabba-die. So,
hopefully not.
Owens, right. Owens got to pick a ref, and he talked to Zayn, and there were a couple segments of that, and I thought, maybe it'll happen. No.
Maybe we'll be friends again. No, you've stabbed me in the back way too many times for that.
Sammy was wise with that, and then it ended up being Baron Corbin. So, but that just covers part of the show. Now we have Aiden English cutting a promo, doing the singing, and suddenly the lights go out, and I'm like, oh, holy shit. And
glorious! Oh, Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode as a face. That was interesting.
On the main roster.
And, man, he was... You see how happy he was. Oh, my God, he was so happy. Because he's worked so hard and fought so long in the end. It did matter. This was good.
Yeah.
It was great. It was great to see Roode play up his babyface role. My problem is, of course, you had this during the commercial. Great.
You interrupt an epic return with a commercial break.
You could have just...
You done goofed.
Why didn't you just have it during Aiden... give Aiden English a TV entrance, have him start singing, cut it to commercial. Come back.
He starts singing, the cameraman goes, oh, and then it cuts to commercial, and it comes back like...
But then we would have seen him singing there, and, he could have been cutting the promo, all this kind of stuff. And then we could have had the match. Whatever, still, what we saw was fine. It was good, and Roode got the win. Of course, because, of course, he was going to get the win.
It'd be rude not to.
Yes. And it was great stuff. I'm excited for Bobby Roode to be on SmackDown. That was very, very good stuff. I hope the more NXT call-ups happen. Maybe No Way Jose to SmackDown. Peyton Royce, Billy Kay to Raw is what I'm guessing.
No way.
Jose?
No way.
Jose. It was cool to see him at the NXT CL house show.
Man, the crowd was into it.
We were into it, and he's really tall in person. Maybe that's the
hair. What a surprise.
Right. Yeah,
Vince McMahon
likes
big sweaty men.
He does. So, Gable needs a new tag team partner, and it is the gold standard, the bald standard now, Shelton Benjamin.
Yep.
Really cool to finally see him back after
many times.
After all that teasing.
Yes.
Why did they tease us so much about another man's return?
And then, anticlimactic. All that teasing and none of the payoff.
Sounds like how my relationships work out. Anyway, next week, they're going to have it. There's a lot of next week stuff that they're going to plug. They're going to plug for this. I would have liked to have seen Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable team up against somebody. Yeah. Except I don't think the Colognes are employed anymore.
Yeah, if only they had a tag team match tonight.
Yeah, oh wait, they did. And what was that? That was the Raleigh Riders, aka the Hype Bros.
Yeah.
Versus the Usos.
Oh God, the Usos. Botchamania, brother.
The Usos kicking the guardrail. That guardrail had a family, damn it. Shout out to Real Endline on Twitter.
They could not hit the broadside of a barn.
One of them is hitting a broad, though. Like, as far as in bed, because they're married. What? Look. What? Come on. I am respectful of women. Plenty. Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
Sure I am. No, seriously, in fairness, whichever Uso is dating Naomi, good for them. It was a basic tag team match, and the Usos got the win, and they cut a promo. They forgot how to belt in the entrance. We forgot about that.
Yeah, they're all collared up in their belt.
It was bad. But
It's not how you wear a belt.
Yeah.
It goes around the waist.
The Usos, or at least carry it. At least carry it over your shoulders.
You don't look like a doofus. Like,
I can hide my face. I'm like a turtle.
Yertle. If you reference Master of Disguise again, my brain's going to be beaten. More than it already is. My brain's beaten up pretty bad. Anyway, Usos cut a promo. I guess they're going to maybe have a rematch with the New Day at some point, I guess. I don't know. Nakamura beat up the Sings. That was... And, of course, then you had Jinder back there. Couldn't even cut a promo backstage.
Nope.
When they could have had a chance to, oh, by the way, maybe pre-record that. And Jinder still couldn't do... He's a goddamn joke. And Nakamura beat up the Sings. That's what needed to happen.
The Maha Joker?
The Maha Joker. I like that. That needs to be a new hashtag. Jinder couldn't even do a kick right.
Wrong kind of Joker.
There we go. Wrong kind of choker. Jinder got kicked in the face. Seriously, end this.
There was much rejoicing.
Yay. Just end this shit. Just end it. I know they're touring India.
End this shit.
Yes. Woo!
Sorry, a little depression.
Took a dark turn there.
Yeah.
So, I know they're touring India soon, and Jinder's going to be the champion. But one, it's not moving the needle in the India market, apparently. Which is not a shock, because India is suffering their own economic crisis over there.
That and he wasn't born in India.
Well, that too.
He's not the homegrown talent that they want.
True enough. The Sings could possibly move the needle if you're making tag team champions. I think so. You build them up right, because the Sings actually are good in the ring.
Yeah.
This was not evidence of
if they build him right from the beginning, like, yeah, he's Canadian, but he's also Indian.
But
instead, Punjab, India.
In my language, a Punjabi.
This is absurd as trying to cast an Italian as a Middle Eastern man.
WWE would never do that.
No. But so on we go.
On we
go.
What do you know? Just a joke. I'm just my last word. Just beyond. But this WWE title reign is beyond words. It's just bad. Natty and Carmella. But one thing I do want to point out is Breezango. And the referee thing, we could be your refs, and like doing the finger gun thing with Owens. That was pretty funny. I guess they aren't going to be back in 2 weeks. They were back tonight. I guess the Fashion Files will be back in 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. But Natty and Carmella, Ellsworth giving away the whole idea of Carmella possibly cashing in on Natty, making Natty do all the work.
He's not the sharpest bulb in the crayon box.
He is not. But what I like is that I think that's going to be the way to undo the whole thing of Carmella and Ellsworth, which is a good idea. Because Carmella, once she gets the title, she's not going to need Ellsworth anymore. And she technically doesn't need him now, but... Yeah. Natty and Carmella, Naomi and Becky. Of course, Naomi and Becky got the win in Carmella.
They're just out of a brilliant feud when Carmella's done with Ellsworth.
Yeah.
Move Ellsworth to 205 Live and have him feud against Enzo.
You know what? I don't know who I would root for in that. Probably Ellsworth, actually. Yeah. He's got a better story. Anyway, Naomi and Becky. I saw Becky in the ring. I was fine. It was fine, guys. But no.
He was not fine.
That was not fine at all. Same with Natty. Was happy to see Natty cut a promo. Good. I hope she gets at least... If you give her a month or 2 months title reign, I'm fine with it.
Oh, yeah.
She doesn't need a long title reign, but they had all the cash-in teasing, and then Carmella lost, which needed to happen. Ziggler, guess who's back, Chris? Ziggler.
Piggly wiggly ziggly.
Hashtag.
Piggly wiggly ziggly.
It was fun to see him back and running down all of WWE creative, which I think is signaling that he's going to be leaving soon.
Yeah.
Probably going to be...
look! I just need to sing a song.
Or play a guitar.
Play a guitar.
Yes.
Or rap.
Oh, that was great. Lana, of course, talking to Tamina, talking about her aggression. Saying, you need to let your anger out. The problem is the last time Snuka let their anger out. I mean, we know what happened. Not her anger. To me, it didn't do anything. Lana, though, I wanted to be where the necklace was. Rusev, you were so lucky.
I want to be where the Lana is.
Lucky Rusev. Styles versus Owens. Corbin as the ref. It was decent. And Corbin was actually a better ref than he's been a wrestler lately. Now, to be fair, that could be part of booking, but... Corbin was a good ref for a while, and then started, of course, they did the whole thing with Styles and Corbin, and that will probably be a new feud. Shane comes down and starts, getting in Corbin's face. Corbin rips off the shirt, hands it to Shane. Shane counts the fall. Styles wins. Cool. Decent main event. SmackDown beat Raw easily this week. Besides a couple decent segments on Raw, like SmackDown did not really have much bad stuff. It was I'm not going to say A.
It would have been a much better SmackDown had Nakamura been the champion.
Yes, you kind of blew that. That actually would have made an A+. But yes, the tour of India, whatever. Jinder's not going to draw there. I mean, sorry. I think the India people are a little smarter than that.
Yeah, they got tricked by TNA, and they're probably a little out of it.
God, just, global force impact.
Yeah, fits into this pit of despair.
Did you see? I showed you pictures of that, right? It looked like a Hostel set, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
B for SmackDown? B?
Yeah.
I'll say B. I was going to say B+. I'm like, nah, B.
Yeah.
But there was good stuff. It was good potential, and we'll see what happens next. And then 205 Live, very just two-match show here. Not much wrestling heavy. Though Nice and Gulak versus Alexander and Grand Metalik, that was good. ... Dive. Mm-hmm. It was good. It was good stuff. Nice and Gulak make a really good team. Alexander and Swan, I think, make such a better team, though. Though Swan and Tozawa, when they were teaming up for a bit, made it really good. There's a lot of good depth you can have. Alexander Metalik...
I think it's just Swan can play off anyone, really.
He really can. But him and Tozawa really played off well.
Yeah.
It was a good match. Nice and Gulak, like I said, are a good team. And it was well done. And Alexander, that guy could be Intercontinental Champion easily. I'm not saying he could be WWE Champion, but he could be an Intercontinental Champion.
Oh, yeah.
He could feud with Miz. He could get a feud out of the Miz that Jason Jordan couldn't.
Oh, yes.
Anyway, that was a good match. And then Gallagher and Kendrick, of course, it was a clown segment, bro. I don't know who that... It's going to lead to a no DQ match next week. That's fine.
It's a clown job.
I don't Google that. Don't ask me why.
Don't Google it.
Why are you Googling it? Anyway, Tozawa and Neville...
Why did you Google it?
Tozawa and Neville, Cruiserweight rematch. Great. It was great. It was just like their other matches.
Yeah.
Really, really good. You knew Tozawa wasn't going to win. They did a lot better with maybe teasing that it would happen. It was good stuff. Neville won. And then, unfortunately, Enzo is on 205 Live. Now,
That's a snore.
Yes. Enzo, Big Cass is apparently rumored to be out for 9 months.
So they probably had to elevate their plans to move him to 205 Live.
True enough. I mean, it's like, Big Cass, look, Kevin Nash takes his hat off to you for that. I mean, look.
I don't.
You have, but see, I don't have a hat. Look, here's the thing. Enzo, please don't have Enzo beat Neville. Please don't.
It's not going to happen.
I hope not. It was a B episode of 205 Live.
Because Enzo can't wrestle very well.
He really can't wrestle. But B for that show, B for SmackDown. Yeah. You agree?
Yep.
Okay. Oh. So, do you agree? Disagree?
I just had a thought about Enzo versus Ellsworth.
Uh-huh.
You know who's actually won tag team champions before?
Ellsworth?
Yeah, on the Indies.
That's right. You told me about that.
I think 3 or 4 of them.
That's kind of scary. Shows the state of India. Ellsworth is fine. Anyway, do you agree, disagree with what we said? Like, share, comment, subscribe. Twitter link, his Twitter link, and a thumbnail from this guy are in the description. It's been Real Honesty with Jonn Ritland. I'm Jonn Ritland. That
is the Terminator.
And we will see you tomorrow.